Since you don't ever do this stuff, I'll do it for you.
Okay. Actually, can I delegate?
No.
I don't know. It's like can I delegate so you can click on the pluses and the X's and things like that?
That part, no. But what I can do is, oh Jesus, there it is. All right. So that part, no. But what I can do is I will share everything out so that people will actually know we're on, and I'll even do it on Twitter, just because. Jez Ofield, there he is. Plug your shit. All right, there we go.
So, well, I want to share as much as I can of my goofy headphones. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. We is live. We are live. I have to tag you, Mr. Peabody, and we will tweet that out. Boom. All right. So that's tweeted out. Not that anybody follows my fucking Twitter, so but it's there. All right. And I sent it to Brent. He'll have to get on his Discord, but he'll be able to get in. I sent it to Jez. He's got it. I sent it to Nerd just in case he feels like joining in. Let's see. I don't know what the fuck Euler's doing, but
I'm assuming that the reason why Christy jumped on the chat is because she must be subscribed to me. So hopefully she'll get a notification saying that I'm back up. But yeah, in Australia, Coon means cheese.
Right.
I like the response you gave me for that one because that's how I was brought up. That was the advert on the TV. Coon means cheese.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything else. It doesn't mean anything about anybody. The fact is, the guy that made that company and made that cheese, his name was Coon.
Mm-hmm.
So that's,
Mr. Coon,
yeah.
Jim Coon, whatever the hell.
It doesn't mean one thing this way or that, because and the reason why I brought this up is because they're trying to get him to change the name of his company, which is his family name. They're trying to get him to change his name, change the name of the cheese, because they see it as an offensive thing. And yes, I do understand, because it is inoffensive in different cultures.
Yeah,
but
that can be considered.
But basically, what they're saying to him is that his surname is offensive.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't pick it; that's his surname.
Yep.
That'd be like saying, okay, all of a sudden, Smith is a dirty word.
Well, poor Brandon Moist. People are making fun of it, but he's like, no, that's Moist is his last name. It's not a joke. It wasn't meant as a joke. It's not like, oh, Brandon, and what'll be funny? Moist.
Yeah.
That's his last name. And then people get offended by the word moist. So that's what makes it so funny. It's like, but it's my last name. Sorry.
Yeah, but you or me might look at that and think, damn, I wish I was called Moist.
Yeah.
Like, you know exactly what I mean. It's like what an unusual name. It's like, I wish I had that name. It's like, my last name is unusual, but most people just use it to make fun of my last name. So
right.
But Moist, it's like you got nowhere to go. It's already there.
It's been spoken. It is what it is. It is my name. Deal with it. Don't be offended by it. But that was the great thing about him, because at first, when he was on World Class and he posted that up, and they're like, Moist, and they're like, okay. And, we were all wondering, is that actually his name? And he's like, no, that's my name. That's my last name. He's like, that is my last name. And that's what made it even better. because it's just like, okay, cool. You know, this is great. And it just made us all laugh.
Do you think the name of this stream might make people shy away?
Nah, I hope not, because I mean we had lots of fun. I'd invite Carolyn, but I know she's at work. Because she had messaged, I had messaged back with her. Brian the Observer, there's a group Twitter thing that we're all a part of, and generally every morning and whatnot, you know, we'll get up and good morning, blah blah blah, and you know, I know I messaged her and you know told her good morning, you know, thanked her again for last night and had a blast with her all day, and just was like, hey, again, thank you. And she was like, well, I'm on my way to work. So I was like, okay. But how long before monkey is bad?
Monkey?
Mm-hmm. A monkey. I've got my gas monkey shirt on here, but how long before that's offensive? It's a monkey. It's a monkey. That's racist. You can't say the word monkey. You know,
why not?
Yeah,
it's a monkey.
It's a monkey, but you know that it's been used as slang words to refer to people before as well. So, you know, what's next? Like
Well,
said, the chicas.
Well,
what's up,
Adam? You know, there's nothing I like better than stroking your wiener.
Mm-hmm.
Dogs.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Even Jason Mewes enjoys his stroking Frank the wiener dog. You know, he thoroughly enjoys petting Frank and hanging out with Frank. And I mean, we've even got a picture.
Because you know for a fact, if I was there, I'd get you to put all of the puppies in the one pen, into one pen, and then I'd walk in and say, pile on the puppies, and I go, boom.
Right there you go. Jason motherfucking Mewes. Jay and Silent Bob himself holding Frank, my wiener dog, who Frank hangs out with on Twitch. And he's had many conversations, and he's a great guy, you know, hell of an actor. You know, his roles are funny. At least I've enjoyed it. And the guy's got a sense of humor. So for the longest time, because, you know, Twitch is, you know, Frank and the Clan. How long before Frank and the Clan is considered racist because it's a clan? Well, it's a clan of wiener dogs. What the fuck else are you going to call them? An army? Nah.
Well, no. Well,
they're a clan.
The only thing is, like, yeah, Ku Klux Klan. That's what they. As soon as you say clan, I understand where they group it. But clan basically means your family.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but unfortunately, they've got the Ku Klux Klan is like, well, for starters, they spelled it with a K.
Yeah.
So they can't spell at all. But no, the clan is your family.
Yeah.
So Adam is my clan. My brother is my clan. My mother is my clan. My sister is my clan. And everybody has a clan.
Mm-hmm.
But and plus we can spell it correctly.
That's
with
right.
A C.
The way it's supposed to be. Yep. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Brent shared it on Discord. I put it where the plug your shit is there, Brent, because, you know, I just am a kind fella that way. And I invited Nerd and Jezer and Euler Greg in case any of those guys are free and feel like jumping in with us because, well, you know, that's the perks of having the link.
We got him.
Houdini.
Houdini! Hello, everyone.
Hey, how you going?
I forgot to mute the channel. Sorry.
That's all right.
I'm alive.
It's no longer a rumor. He lives. Yeah, they did not catch the last Jawa.
And Jezza's popped in as well. Hi, Jezza.
I love Peabody. He's like, hold on, I gotta click him in.
I think you got a time delay with your chat or something.
He's not here.
He's in the chat.
He's in the chat.
Oh, okay.
He's in
Jezza. Come on, you can jump in.
He might. I gave him the link. He's got it. It's on.
He might need to get supplies, and he might not have had dinner. So
See, just what's happened is like I realized that if we use this, I don't come back as a robot and as a slideshow. So this works pretty good, and I'm impressed because my internet sucks.
Go Peabody, go down on your thing. You'll see little square boxes, so you can go individual. What you're clicked on, click on the one next, so that it's a wider scan. So I don't have to keep fucking with this.
Huh?
Right above the big video picture here. There you go. Cool.
I'm learning. I'm learning. But luckily, I've got a teacher.
for everyone, there is a first time, as Spock
That's right.
said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's always a first time for a thumb up your butt.
Hey, no, I've had appendicitis. I know what that feels like. Never again. No offense to anyone, but I know I will never be
Sorry,
that way inclined.
I better keep my voice down because it's like 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, hello, weenies. Hello. Yes. How's you doing?
Hello, weenies. Hello, weenies.
Yes. I know. Yes. It's all right.
Yeah.
I don't only speak Javanese, I speak Wienerese as well.
Well,
And a wiener stuck in the blanket and other wieners on top of him, and he did not like that so much. He said, "Get off me!"
no, but yeah, both Adam and I pointed out you can get a sandcrawler remote controlled.
Oh yeah, I know the old one, which costs a bloody fortune. It's like the Lego, because we were talking about Lego the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I could have, I mean, I've got the Disney one, which I think is, despite the fact it's Disney, is fantastic. I've wanted one for years. Adam knows. It took me a long time to get hold of one in the UK, and I love it. You know, I've got my little ones. Yeah, if I win the lottery, yeah, bloody hell, I'd buy everything I could. But
Well, I'll tell you what. If Adam gives me the foam board, I will build you one.
yeah, man, I'm up for that.
Yeah, but yeah, you have to fucking pay for it because
Of course I would.
If you want a fucking remote control of sandcrawler,
well, it's got it's got 8 tracks to begin with, but you could dummy 4 of them. So.
No, well, it wouldn't be run on 8 tracks. It would have 8 tracks, but
yeah, you could dummy them. Yeah, you could dummy.
Yeah,
them.
I have to dummy them, but it's the foam board I need. But yeah, I'd have to build a chassis for it. But it can be done, and people have done it. In fact, they actually built for basically half of a full size one for the movie.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a Masterworks one, which is probably about $4,000 worth, which is like movie quality. So yeah, there's lots of talented people out there who can do it, definitely. But yeah, no, remote controlled sandcrawler, definitely. I'd pay for that. I'd buy that for $1.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Doctor? Doctor, we got a doctor in the
Dr.
house.
Bullocks.
Yeah.
That is Bullocks. We're getting a lot of the lovely crew from Digital Pollution. Because,
well, that's because we live in England and it's our time. It's not...
Yes. And Doctor, I'm sorry, I'm a bad host because I'm new to this and I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. But
okay.
thank you for showing up. But anyway, yeah, the main thing is in Australia, Coon means cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was going to say earlier, which I couldn't spell, colloquialisms, different words, different parts of the world.
Yes.
Things.
Exactly.
But I couldn't bloody spell it, and I couldn't be bothered to Google it, so I just left it till now.
That's okay.
That's all right. It's like it's like Ripper. If I said Ripper in England, what would that mean to you?
Ripper just means, I guess, ripping. So, what, Jack the Ripper, maybe?
Yeah, exactly. In Australia, Ripper means that's really good.
Well, Jack the Ripper enjoyed doing it as well, so I'm sure if he could have said, he'd have said, "This is a Ripper time, mate."
But but when you get an Aussie next to an Englishman, it's like and they'll say, "Oh, well, that's really good." They'll say, "Oh, that's ripper." But if you said the same thing in England, it's like, "Are you psychotic?"
Yeah, they'd be going, "Excuse me, that was terrible crime spree."
But once again, I think that's exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about colloquialism.
Colloquialism. Yeah. I can say it, I can't spell it.
Yeah,
well, when you say ripper, I'm thinking rip her, which meant you just plowed her really good. Giggity.
Always thinking with your hairy wiener, aren't you?
You know it.
No, you can't say that because her feet are banging against your ears and you can't hear anything. So anyway.
Well, that's why you got to pin her legs back like she's Bug fucking Bunny, man.
Well, in that case, you're not doing it right.
These are not pictures I need in my head when I've just had my dinner. Thanks anyway.
Well, it could be worse. We could go back to the rectal thermometer.
oh, hang on. We got someone else. We got someone else.
Hello.
Hey, how you going?
I thought I'd just come on and annoy Brenty for 5 minutes.
Yes,
it's like we've got two guys with a fucking ripper accent.
Ripper accent, does that basically mean you've got two people who now sound like a fart?
Nah. Hey man, if you want farts, don't come here because you're gonna get plenty.
So Peabody, Bullocks is the gentleman that when you, myself, DJD, and Proper were on, that's what that clip was from. He's the one that had the clip, but he's the one that put it in the chat on the old school DJD show. So we've actually known Dr. Bullocks for a while.
Too long.
He was just here, there, and everywhere. But yes, he is one that on occasion will pop in, and that's why I sent him the link in case he felt like coming in and having a little bit of fun.
He's always funny, but equally annoying.
Really?
Yes.
I find that very I find that very difficult to believe, Brenty. I've never annoyed myself once.
No. Here we go. He's starting already.
Oh, I was just impressed with his name, Dr. Bollocks.
Mm-hmm. He goes by many pseudonyms. Yeah.
So
he does. Brenty Smasher is one of my favorites.
So basically, if I've got a problem with my shitter, I can come to my Dr. Bollocks.
Uh-huh.
And he loves nothing more than problems with shitters. Do you, Mr.
Well, it depends what's wrong with your shitter. Is it shitter than the average shitter?
Does it shit more than a shit should?
Well, my shitter is quite unique in its own way. It does its own fucking thing.
Why? Because it has 2 taps attached to it.
It doesn't drip, does it? It's nothing worth.
It doesn't flush very well either.
It's got stop. It's got go. It's got go very fast, and it's got spray like the It's got spray like the bollocks.
Spray like hippo.
Are you sure you're not shitting on your moped or something?
I'm trying. I'm trying very hard, but my moped it doesn't want to have anything to do with it, so it keeps on running away.
Ah, fair enough. Hey, I'm always here to help. Any question, throw them my way. I'm sure I've got some kind of twisted answer.
Okay. Doctor, I've got a very serious question to ask you.
Yeah, I can. You can get some cream from your GP for that.
Yeah. I want to know how many elephants can you fit in a can of beer?
How many elephants?
Yes, I need to know because it's very important because a friend of mine wants some elephants, and also got to package them up is a can of beer.
Yeah, does this friend of yours, is he not allowed out after like 9 o'clock?
Well, he's on some.
Does he wear a top with arms that are slightly too long? No,
doctor, but don't be nasty. He's on some. He's on some serious medication.
Yeah, if not, he definitely needs it.
Oh, doctor, don't be nasty. He only just came out of a coma.
Oh, bless him. Yeah, with that mentality, you'll probably want to go back straight into it. But,
cheers for playing along. That was fantastic.
Oh, not at all. Yeah. What about old Ad Man? How's his wiener today?
Well, let's see.
Oh, look at the size of it.
Moon pie.
Oh, beautiful.
Yep, moon
beautiful.
pie. Very happy.
Beautiful.
Just take a look. What is going on?
You see, Mr. Peabody. If only you had some Korean fans, they'd be salivating right now, wouldn't they?
If I had some Korean fans, I would have fucking instructions for my fucking.
I bet if you go online, you can find them. You can find instructions for anything. Well, virtually anything.
What, for Korean fans?
No, for his Academy model kit.
Oh, I was going to say, I didn't realise you had to have instructions for your fans these days, which is, good morning, welcome to your show, in the completely non-stereotypical Hawaiian time.
That's wobbly. That's wobbly.
Yeah. Mm.
No,
Well,
I don't need to go online because, I mean, my instructions, as I said, are right here.
oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Like, whoopsie.
It's invisible ink. That's all it is. You just need
I bet
to...
he's got similar for that shitter of his as well.
Sorry, I didn't think about that. They didn't want to send any instructions. They wanted to send me toilet paper. They thought we were running out. Yeah.
It's a coronavirus model kit. That is so sweet of them.
I bet those instructions are soft, strong, and very, very long, aren't they?
Bless their hearts.
They think of everything, those Asians. They even send you toilet paper in the instructions. God.
Well, don't get me wrong. It's like the fact is, I've had a Korean car and I've had a Korean motorcycle, and they've both been brilliant.
Oh, I hope for your sake you don't have a Korean funeral. You won't fit in the box.
No, I've got nothing against Koreans. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, they're really good. But they might need to get something done with their software to make sure that all their parts get in the box. Yeah.
To be fair, most people of European descent don't have much against Asians because they only come up to their knees.
But it does get a bit worrying when you see the Asians driving four-wheel drives and they can't see over the dashboard.
I was going to say, you can see them?
There are loads of soccer mums that do that as well.
Well,
only from up high. Yeah.
Now, what I'm saying is all you can see is a tuft of black hair over the dashboard.
Mm-hmm. You have quite a few of them over there, don't you? Nipsville, I think they call it.
No, we've got quite a few, and the fact is, they are good. But yeah, you don't want them driving.
Yeah, we used to have a load ran our way, but all the pikeys found out they taste like chicken.
Yeah. No, the fact is that they're very good. As far as living next to them, it's no problem. But you don't want them driving because I don't know. I mean, you guys would have seen you would have seen the Top Gear or the Grand Tour.
Top Gear. I didn't watch the Grand Tour. So
hang on.
Where they showed
very
how
useful, but they must not drive because they can't see what they're doing.
No, but the fact is, like where they showed, is it Richard Hammond, getting his Chinese license?
Oh yes, Richard Hammond, our impersonation of a Chinese one, yeah.
The hamster.
And the way they had to get their license was all they had to do is prove that they could grip something, and that they could squat.
So you can grip something and you can
no road rules, no driving. All you had to do is prove that you could grip something and you could squat, and that you got your license.
Yeah, but that's the same as most countries in Europe.
And then they come to Australia with that license. It's like, get fucked.
Have you seen how they drive in Europe? Paris is fucking awful. Put your life in your own hands there. Jesus Christ.
Are you talking about the driving or just the place?
Both.
Ah, okay. Beautiful smell in what's called Paris this time of year as well.
Paris, yes. Mm.
They got the world's best storage system.
Yeah, I've been in some of the bars and swinging saloon doors and a hole in the floor with toilet paper doesn't do it for me.
It is so fragrant.
Oh, it's just magnifique. The smell.
Why do you think it's called eau de toilette? You know,
yeah.
Because you smell like a true Frenchman, then.
Why do you think that Paris basically is the capital of perfume? Because they fucking need it.
Yeah. Well, even their fucking corrugated iron, whatever they are, swing around toilets. Bloody hell.
Well, they have to be corrugated iron because the amount of body odor they have to take, they would have melted after about 6 months.
Yeah, well, that's just the women.
No. Corrugated iron. Corrugated iron and a swivel round toilet. That sounds more like a Gatling gun.
Oh, you bigot. I feel so sorry. No, I don't actually feel sorry for the French. Fuck them.
I don't think we got any French listeners, so yeah, fuck them.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
kind of
surprised.
wants to be French.
Oleon
surprised.
Coulee, the only French swear word I know.
I'm surprised Germany tried to get in the first place.
Well, they just wanted the wine. They thought, we got no wine. It's only white. We need red. We must invade. That's what they thought.
They've got wine and they got women.
Well, they got hairy women. Oh, so are ours. Oh, never mind.
Yes, and a lot of bacteria as well.
Watch out for that Gatling gun.
Gatling gun was American. Oh, Jez just put some sad news. Ian Holmes has died.
Who?
Ian Holmes.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Dear.
We're slowly losing the Alien cast, aren't we?
They're all going. All your heroes, all the people you enjoyed back in the day. They're all bloody. How old was he? Let's have a look.
88.
Yeah.
88.
Yeah.
And, Peabody and I were talking about this. He had what the hell was it? I messaged you earlier, Peabody. After fighting, I don't think it was dementia.
Parkinson's.
There we go. Yep. Yeah, I got up this morning and saw that and was like, oh shit. And this Peabody and I were jibber-jabbering back and forth. I told him, I said, well, shit.
And by the way, Doctor, it's all your fault.
Oh, I do apologize. I'm going to write coronavirus on his death certificate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course. You got that's it. That's all you have to put. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm on a bonus scheme.
Yeah, you get a pound every time you put down coronavirus, don't you?
Exactly. I'm doing very well at the moment.
I bet you are.
It's like MasterChef in Australia. They say, this is the biggest challenge they've ever faced, and they've got to face it blindfolded. Fuck blindfolded. I'd say they have to face it encased in concrete, elevated 60 stories above, and with a burning rope. That's a challenge. That's a challenge.
Well, don't ever become a fucking restaurant manager because your kitchens don't shit. I've worked in some shit kitchens, but fucking hell, jump up on that rope, concrete, blindfolded. Oh, it's on fire as well. Any aircon? No, fuck you.
Come on, that would be the best show. It's like, who cares? It's like you got to taste a cube of something and tell me what it is.
It's not a magic show. You're just cooking a meal. You don't need an assault course to cook a meal.
Yeah, if they want a real challenge at any of these restaurants, I'd just like to have three sets of meal without one pubic hair in any of it.
No. But you get.
Is that too much to ask?
But you get the gist of what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like, it's not a challenge. Do you know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean. I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah. So it's like if they have to taste a cube of something and say what it is, and they're going to be blindfolded. That's not a fucking challenge. A challenge is getting out of a block of concrete 60 stories above with a burning rope. That's a challenge.
Doing it on a unicycle, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, blindfolded with a C4 vest on with a timer. Let's just make it interesting.
Make an omelette while you're slowly being dropped into a vat of boiling acid. Yeah.
Well, if you
can make it good enough, then you keep your feet.
If you be dropped into the acid, you can always do you can do the Simpsons thing. It's like, oh my god, the acid, the goggles do nothing.
At least you won't have to worry about hair in your food.
True. Wait, you don't have to worry about anything in your food. It's just going to be. Ugh.
I'm melting. So
wonderful.
Next year we'll be watching this on TV. Then I guess who's going to host it?
Well, who's going to be hosting it from several feet away from the contestants?
Of course. Yeah.
And will the contestants be allowed in the same room together, or will it all be like this?
There'll be a lot of like
No.
acid-proof, fireproof protection around the actual stars of the show, all the
Well, no,
contestants.
I just love how they show everything is like, this is live. Bullshit, it's live. This is filmed months ago, because otherwise you can't have the audience.
Yeah. Well, what they'll do?
No, that's not true. Actually, they can have a BLM audience because they're allowed to be together, aren't they?
Yeah.
Anybody else? As long as you say you're what's called protesting for BLM, then you can be in the crowd. So you can have an audience with them lot. They'll smash the fucking place up, but at least you'll have an audience.
They'll take over and they'll grow a garden there, and
they'll
change the name a few times. They'll go around with guns and say, "Well, we're the police now. Give us your money."
Yep.
Now, I was telling this to Adam and a few others. You know the whole Occupy, not Occupy, but
it is occupied. Yes.
No, the Chaz,
yeah,
the
it's chop now, though, isn't it?
Chap,
Fuck
Chaz,
it.
whatever it is.
Chap.
Whatever it is, that is not on our mainstream media at all.
No.
Why not?
No.
It's a roaring success.
Is it on yours? No,
day 16, they've already got botulism. Yeah.
No, but
it's not Big Brother.
But no, are they? No, stay with me.
No, this is not Big Brother. This is Cousin Chaz.
But is it being shown on yours?
No, I only find it on YouTube. That's the only information I find.
Same here. Because I know if they showed it on mainstream in Australia, the abos would go nuts.
Mm-hmm. We got to do that.
Don't worry. I'm sure Trump's getting ready. The National Guard will be ready, and they'll be very diplomatic as they run over them with Abrams tanks. It'll be
I'm assuming you mean the authentic Australians.
No, the fact is they've done it before. But if they saw that they were taking over like city blocks, what you need to understand about Australians is they follow everything Americans do. So when the Americans come up with the riots, so do the Australians. When the Americans come up with Nike shoes, so do the Australians.
You'll never get an Australian to get out of the pub to have a riot. I can have another can, mate. That ain't gonna happen.
Oh well, yeah. Well, getting them out of the pub is one thing.
Getting them out of bed for a start, but I will say this about the Aborigines. Thanks to them, I have seen some of the funniest PSAs that's ever been made. I don't know if it was for the internet or for the TV or what, but it's fantastic.
You love your PSAs, don't you?
Oh, they're
you
funny.
Find them.
They are amazing. I mean, that one where they're telling abos not to sleep in the road, I think is absolutely fucking amazing.
Don't be a dingo. Don't sleep in the road.
Yeah.
You're talking about the adverts, yeah.
They're great.
Yes. And Adam, you I haven't told you about this, but yeah, they actually did do advertising campaign where they told them not to sleep in the road.
Oh my god! When you have to teach someone how to wipe their ass and tie their laces, you're in trouble.
There's some fine ones.
But sleeping in the road is a bad thing.
Oh, and the best one of all, the song they did about telling abos not to sniff petrol. Oh, what's it called? I'm gonna have to find it. It's on YouTube somewhere. No. It's an actual song.
But the thing is, when you say something like that, most people think, "Oh, you got to be kidding." But no, it's a real thing. They sniff petrol.
Yep. I can imagine like a little tune they do of it as well.
Oh, I mean, it's fantastic. No, this is actually a really good song.
No, but let me clarify. Not all of them sniff petrol, but it's like a cheap.
No, some sniff diesel as well.
Well, the last thing I heard was like now. It's Rexona. They're sniffing Rexona.
Roxana, but she's fit.
No. Rexona is a deodorant. But it's a deodorant spray. But no, I'm not. This is nothing to do with Aboriginals. It's young children that are sniffing Rexona.
Yeah, but that's like glue sniffing everything we have.
It's called snuffing or you know. But because they use it for spray paint or whatever. But now they're sniffing Rexona, which is a brand of deodorant.
Yeah,
Have they
like I
tried
said,
using it on their armpits? It's far more effective.
Yeah, I was like,
Good idea.
well, look at it this way. Like you could spray it on your armpit, and if you want to huff it, just sniff your armpit all the time.
Christ. Well, at least they smell better than the French.
Should call the stream "Digging at the French" because they deserve it.
Yeah, but they need to do some more. But they probably classed. They'll probably be scrubbed from the internet now, won't they? Because the white man probably made it. Evil white man trying to help them not get run over and
The privileged white man. Yeah.
and stop destroying your brain cells by sniffing a highly combustible liquid.
Well, Mr. Will Gentry, hello Will, has said it gets you high because of lack of oxygen. Well, try holding your breath for fucking 5 minutes.
G'day,
I'll do
Will.
the same.
G'day, Will. Do you want to jump in? You can jump in anytime you like. As long as I see you pop in. Otherwise,
Hang on. When you say jump into what? We're not going back for that acid bath again, eh? I don't know what Will's done to you that make you want him to do that. George, you mean come in here and talk to us?
yes, why not?
Ah, that's just good. Yeah.
Oh, what's going on? Got a message in Discord from Nerd.
But in that case, I say, Will, gently.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I've just seen something pop up on Discord here.
Yeah, Nerd.
What we're doing to fight racism and white supremacy. Fuck off.
My white privilege as I go to work every fucking day to deal with rubbish. God, I feel so privileged.
I got a feeling a lot of Discord servers are about to get scrubbed.
Probably. Starting with ours.
What's wrong with ours? Ours is perfectly innocent.
Well, we might have to tone it down a little, or we might have to come up with little coded messages for what we were actually talking about.
Oh, I see. That must be what old Just Another Voice is sent you. Yeah.
No, it's something to do with. I'll have to go back into it again. Harry Dean Stanton, chain link fence. Well, that comes from Red Dawn. So I'll look at it later.
Right. And what about the
Oh,
dick
Google
pics
is
he
claiming
sent you?
Beethoven was black.
You know what's happening? This is just we was Kangs all over again. It's great.
Ludwig van Beethoven in the house, brother. Show us your bling. Man, you massive. I don't think so. Ludwig van Beethoven kind of gives it away.
Ludwig van Kang. That's what.
Come on. Everybody knows he was the first rapper.
Oh, yes, but he wasn't black.
No. He
Ludwig Amadeus.
He had the bling bling. He had the bling bling. It was like
Yeah, he was like a pop star of his time, but he's not strutting down the street with a walking stick.
No, he was very black, man. He was very black. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not going to watch Amadeus ever again. That's all there is to it. My child has been ruined. So next you're going to tell me is James Brown is white. And that was
no.
my children.
Oh no, he wasn't white. He was Irish.
Oh yeah.
I think he did have Irish. I think you're right. He did have Irish ancestry. It was the beating up part that was his ancestry.
Yeah, which darkened his skin. Yeah.
It takes a lot of effort to punch those hoes, doesn't it?
Yeah, well,
Allegedly.
Man, the poor bugger was bruised all his life. He was like,
Well, yeah, because it's hard to hit someone repeatedly while you're, snorted out of your head.
That sounds like certain man talking from experience there, Brenty.
No, I did say allegedly. I covered myself.
There
are no videos of me doing that. I'm very careful.
Still lying in that shallow grave, is she?
Well, apparently acid's quite good. So Mr. Peabody keeps on telling me, so I'll be looking out for that soon.
acid.
Nice.
Acid!
I see what you. Oh, MacGyver's on. Oh, cool.
Don't get distracted.
I'm streaming.
I'm streaming. It's my
I'm
stream.
streaming, but I'm going to watch somebody else's. Oh, this is far more entertaining than my own.
I'm going to watch TV. I wonder what he's going to solve this week.
What?
Oh, look, he made a nuclear power station out of a pen and a watch. Oh,
No.
that was interesting.
Oh, that was the best. That nuclear power station was fantastic.
Well, he sold it to Iran. They needed it.
And now they've got lights on.
Oh, whoa! I think they had lights for a while, to be perfectly honest.
No, they didn't. Not until that pen and the watch came into play.
The first battery was invented in Baghdad, so I'm sure they've had lights for a while. Oil lamps. Come on, man.
Are you sure that was an actual battery and not just a sudden release of energy?
The Baghdad battery? What, it's a clay
No,
battery with all the...
But he's talking about the Baghdad battery, which was found in Egypt.
Oh, I see. Ah, well, that's all right then, because they were black. That means that the first battery was invented by the blacks.
Yeah.
No, well, it was a container that had like a rod going through it, and it had an acidic content in it, such as vinegar, and it created a small charge.
But they didn't have an iPhone then, so they were screwed.
No, but what they're saying is because the hieroglyphics in the pyramids, they show depictions of someone holding something that looks like a light bulb, but the problem was they had hieroglyphics all the way through parts of the pyramid where they had no sunlight, so they were wondering how did they illuminate it so people could paint, and there was no soot on the roof,
so it wasn't a flame.
So it wasn't a flame. So they were saying that basically they made these Baghdad batteries out of, it was I think it was wasn't it a ceramic jar?
Yeah, it was a ceramic jar filled, like you said, with wire and acidic.
Yeah. And it had a pole going into it, and so it had a positive and negative, and they showed some sort of light globe.
You sure it wasn't a taser?
Hang on. Are you telling me that Paul W.S. Anderson lied to me and it wasn't the Predators?
No. What I'm saying is, obviously in ancient Egypt, what they had was Jedi, because the Jedi would walk through with their lightsabers and turn them on so that people could see what they're fucking painting on the wall.
They got more important things to do than, yeah, mate, let me just solve that for you for a minute while you finish painting. You know, I haven't got the Republic to save or nothing.
No, fuck the Republic. Yeah. Oh man, that's pretty, man. Can oh yeah.
How am I getting paid? I don't accept Republic credit. Sorry, mate. You know. I think Nerd is waiting to come in.
Oh, sorry. Thank you for pointing it out because I'm useless.
That's all right. Because so am I, but I don't mind doing the wrenching job.
Adam, where are you? Have you gone away?
He did say be right back. He said that in the mainstream yards chat.
Be right back. Did he fall down a hole?
Yeah. He's probably gone to the dunny, you know.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, Nerd.
Hey. How you going?
Hello. So what's the topic for today?
Ancient inventions.
Yes.
We're talking about the Black Irish founders.
Yes.
What?
I can't believe you haven't heard of them.
Hang on. Are you saying that Ireland was founded by black people?
Yeah,
of course it was. Yeah.
That's
where this comes from.
Hang on, and that's why they make up less than 1% of the population.
Well, that's
they're pacing themselves.
Well, we said they founded it. We didn't say they were successful.
Yeah. It's like Milton Keynes. It didn't work. It was a grand scheme, but it just cocked up.
Boy, one of the best films ever was filmed there.
You know, it's like this. I mean, I know there are a lot of, stupid people out there making stupid claims that everybody in history was actually black. But let's be honest here. Going by today's black countries, compare them to other Asian countries or European countries, and which countries are doing the best?
The black ones, obviously.
Oh, yes, the ones with dictatorships, child soldiers, and mass rape, yes.
Yeah, but think of the GDP.
You're talking about Milton Keynes again. Just stop it with Milton Keynes, all right?
No, I was talking about Rotherham. But,
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I can understand that. Yes.
No, but the whole thing with that would be like, it's not so much measuring it, success as being productive. its success has been enthusiastic.
Oh yes, that must make Chicago very enthusiastic or very successful because they're very enthusiastic these days. They're really racking up the body count.
Oh yeah. Well,
But all we're saying is like you just have to laugh. Really, the fact is, we all do our own thing, right? It doesn't matter what color we are. It doesn't matter what race we are. We all do our own thing, and we're all good at different things. But people don't want to recognize that. It's like, okay, you're good at this, you're good at that, blah blah. People don't want to recognize that. They just want to lump everybody into one fucking thing. You're white or you're black. It's like, fuck off.
but the people who are doing this have not produced anything. They're all young. They have no fucking idea.
Exactly, and the fact is, like, they're running off people that have actually invented shit before them. It's like, especially the internet and the fucking clothes that they're wearing. They're basically dissing the people that have built the clothes that they're wearing. So,
yeah, and I'm sorry, but without the strife we've had over the past several hundred years, they wouldn't have their fucking iPhones and their whatever speakers and clothes and things like that. So, be a bit more appreciative.
And I have to bring up this, is like, for fuck's sake, it's like they keep on bringing up 400 years of slavery. Yes, and over those 400 years, at what point were you a fucking slave? So fuck off.
The white people didn't invent slavery. Slavery was around before white people were even fucking discovered by those cultures.
It was the blacks enslaving the blacks. It's like, but I mean, I understand that.
No, hang on, Mr. Peabody. I was a slave for several months because I worked for bollocks.
Oh, I was a slave for 10 years because I was married. Beat you.
Yes, boys, and I want my money back.
Well, that's okay, because I was a slave too. So, but yeah, it's like,
look. I think there's one way to solve this problem right now. I think we should have equal opportunity slavery, which is that I will not discriminate on who will actually work for me for nothing. So.
Sounds
legit. Black, white, blue, whatever you want to be, or whatever you identify as, you can happily work for me and get paid fuck all.
No, that's perfect. You know what that sounds like? An internship.
Youth training scheme, we used to call them.
Hang on. I think I can solve all this problem. If black people are still, complaining about slavery, then, and they're not actually slaves, then to make their, complaints real, we have to enslave them again.
Oh, you mean that reminds me of the Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor scene where they went, "Come to Cottonland," and they used to have the white people there. Find out what it's like. Do you remember that one?
Well, it's a good idea to a certain extent, boys. Good luck getting them up in the morning.
I do recognize that. Yeah, it's like come to Cottonland. I can't remember the whole thing, but I do remember.
No, I know, but it's Saturday Night Live. It's amazing sketch. Do you feel this was before this even kicked off? And they're saying, "Do you feel like you've been oppressing us, and come to Cottonland and feel what it was like?" This playing out. Oh my God, they were so prophetic, and it was comedy.
What do you think of these fucking assholes? Oh, sorry, am I allowed to curse in your stream, Mr. Peabody?
No, you fucking ain't.
Go for it, man. I mean, I don't fucking care.
Well, you are Australian, so. But there's these utter simps. I mean, like, there's these white people who are licking black people's shoes, and you have to think, do us a favor and just take those boot-licking white people and just take them somewhere. We don't want them anymore.
Isn't that just a gimp thing, though? Oh my God, Jezza has got a huge fucking container of ale. Oh, sorry.
What he actually bought a keg this time.
No, he got it from his landlord.
Okay, and where's he keeping his landlord's head now?
in the keg.
What's in the keg? What's in the keg?
Tell me what's in the keg.
What's in the keg?
I'd be more
there you
interested
go.
in how much is still in that at the end of the night.
So,
He's just
yeah,
going to be underneath it, just
I-
going, look.
I'm taking it you're doing the same thing as I'm doing. It's a reference to Seven. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that was
Yes. Okay. What's in the
I
keg?
say that in work because people will come out with a cardboard box to recycle. And go, what's in the box? What's in the box? Sometimes they get it, sometimes they don't.
Well, it's your wife's head. Do you want a blowjob?
My wife never said that. You've never met her.
No, but she did suggest pegging a lot, didn't she, Brenty?
She suggested me fucking off a lot. To be perfect.
Well, no, I've never met her. I just give her £5.
Lucky you.
I've met her sister. She's very nice. Yeah, very reasonable.
You eating?
Very,
No, I
very
hope you've got
reasonable.
enough for everyone.
It
right,
is tea time. I don't know if you've noticed.
No,
I've had my dinner already.
her rates are very reasonable. Yeah.
How do you? Yeah, is this all on the webpage? Is there like a tariff?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Reasonable rates.
Yeah, she even accepts card payments as well, so no corona risk.
Probably got PayPal as well.
Yep.
You just
You
swipe
just-
her ass and the payment goes through.
You just put the card right down her ass cheeks. No problem. Yeah.
I take it we're talking about Angela Merkel.
My sister-in-law is an Angela Merkel. Donkey.
Oh, we're talking about your sister-in-law.
Yeah,
Right,
she isn't.
okay.
No, she works for the Environment Agency. It's not.
Well,
Angela
funny
Merkel.
you say that, Voice. Is you're not a million miles away. Imagine Angela Merkel after she'd been shaved. Yeah.
Jeez,
No, I don't want to.
I'm
My
laughing so
sister-in-law
hard.
doesn't look anything like Angela Merkel. You
Oh, I
got the
think
wrong
she does.
family. It's not those Newmans. It's the other Newmans that you're looking for.
Oh, I don't know about that.
The poorer
I
ones.
just imagine any second now someone's going to bang on my door, say, "Shut the fuck up."
What time is it now?
it's like-
3:30?
It's almost 20 past 3 in the morning.
20 past
and-
3.
No, the problem is the fact that he's, on his night shift at the care home, and he's now broadcasting to the world on YouTube.
And they're banging on the door going, I need my medicine. Fuck off. I want my medicine.
Oh,
No,
yes,
no,
Mr. Miggins will be waiting a minute.
No,
Need this for
I'm
your
sorry.
medication.
I'm sorry, but everybody knows that I work at a crematorium and I need to burn some shit. Yeah.
You work at the crematorium? Oh, you sick fuck. I bet you have,
Actually,
haven't you?
That
No.
would be a great job. So it would, working at a crematorium. Just think of all the money you can make from the mobsters getting rid of
No,
bodies.
No, it saves on fucking gas because then, like, you cook a body, cook your
Put
steak
the
at the
chicken
same
in at
time.
the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, just don't burn it.
Yeah, put a pizza in with it as well.
Mm.
Well, no, that's a side business. But I'm
Oh,
having,
you do
having
pizza delivery as well. That authentic smoked taste. Smoked by Mrs. Mavis Marple.
Sorry, the smoke went down the wrong way.
That's okay. While you're choking.
Yeah, tune in next week, everybody, for somebody dying on stream.
Well, it's
Yeah,
not likely we can give him the highlight maneuver from here, is it? It's a bit far
Well,
away.
Well, you didn't even try. You didn't try.
Bang your head, bang your head. Sorry, bang your back against the wall. There you go. That's my first aid advice for today. You're a doctor. You've given no fucking help, have you?
I was going to tell him to go and get
charge.
Mr. Miggins out of bed. He might be able to give him the Heimlich. He'll probably just end up pissing all over his leg.
Well, stopping on my head probably would be a start. Yeah.
Where's that man gone?
He did say be right back, and that meant
Well,
anything.
He's broken. He's gone.
No, I
He put
mean,
BRB, which is bollocks to this rubbish broadcast.
no. I think he's probably doing dinner or
Oh, come on, guys.
Oh,
I'm doing.
just clean up shit.
No, you're doing a very good job, mate. You're doing a lot more better than some of the other streams I've been on.
No, no, say it as it is.
Yes, so I know you're watching Cub. Hello.
Yeah. I know that feeling. I'll be right back as well because I need a whittle.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, it's just down to 3 now.
A whittle. I love that terminology.
PP,
I'll be right back. I need a
I'm
whittle.
sure 3 of you can come up with something to say.
Yes, well, Brant is still, 13 apparently.
13? Fuck.
He needs a whittle.
13 stone, and that's just his head.
Well, he does work for the council, so there's probably not a lot of activity.
No.
Well, and definitely not a lot of productivity either.
It's like I always find it funny because I watch this guy called The Chapter, and he's Irish, and when he says anything with 3 or 30, it's especially when he says 33, he comes up with it sounds like, and it's dirty trees.
Are you trying to imply this person might have a speech impediment?
But no, he obviously he's got something against dirty trees, because when those trees get dirty, you got to clean them. Yeah.
Oh dear! I've noticed a bit of regional knock in there, boys.
I know. I don't know how to take this now.
Dirty trees.
Regional racism, they call that, don't they? You've now oppressing him.
It's all right. He's taking the piss out of the Southern Irish, not the Northern Irish.
He's going to be joining IRM next, isn't he?
The fact is, I love every accent. I really do. I like the accent, and that's why I watch him all the time. But it's like no, just work on the diction just a little bit, because dirty.
You've obviously
trees,
never heard of Brummy, then you'd fucking hate that. I don't know anybody who likes a Brummy.
I know. Yeah.
Will, I see Will Gentry.
Wow, you came back. Where the fuck were you?
I put in there in the chat that I'd be right back.
You'd be right back. You went for a fucking holiday.
No, it wasn't no holiday. Wasn't no holiday.
It's like you left me alone. How am I supposed to entertain all these guys?
Oh, you put these guys together and you don't even got to say a word. I mean, you got Bullocks, you got Nerd. I mean, when Nerd decides to speak, that is. But usually, you get the one-word answers from Nerd. But when he's playing a video game, it's nonstop entertainment.
Thank you.
And see, that's what I was telling you, Peabody. We got an Irishman, a couple Brits.
So what we need to do is send Nerd to Spotlight.
Spotlight?
So that he can walk out of Spotlight and do the same video that I did.
But actually, if you want a good laugh, we'll get him to play The Last of Us Part 2 for the whole 7 hours or whatever it is. Because, nothing better than some kind of lesbian rom-com that ends in a good hard dry fucking at the end. Is exactly what gets an Irishman going.
Actually, I saw clips of that Last of Us 2, and it's misleading. They're not talking about 2 gay women. It's actually 2 gay men, if you saw the Abby scene.
Oh, I haven't... What, is Abby supposed to be a trap now?
Well, apparently it's like this. She's better built than Arnie. So...
Okay, all right, nothing like an authentic woman.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it. I've only seen it still.
Nothing like an authentic woman that looks like Arnie.
Seriously, like, and her boyfriend bends her over, and you're trying to think, what the fuck is this?
Oh, no wonder it looks like she's in pain. Oh, I see. He decided, I'm not going through the front door, I'm using the tradesman.
Plus, I'm taking the elevator.
Fucking hell. That's one where what's good, it only goes up. It don't come down. If it does, you're bringing pudding with you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear, oh dear.
If you ever come back to a conversation and wished, maybe I should have stayed away a bit longer.
It's fine.
Rubbish, you were taking notes. I was just suggesting to him, the old ad man was saying that old voice is very good entertaining. Very good entertaining gameplay.
No,
stop queer bashing Brant.
I'm not queer bashing him. He does it every time he opens his mouth. Hello. I don't have camp Paul, do I?
Just to clarify, you're talking about Russell Brand.
No, we're talking about Brent here.
Oh, okay. Brent.
He can't spell his own name right. He's got loads of O's where there shouldn't be any. Unless
That-
that's for ooh. I don't know.
That I do understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly
But-
happy with my heterosexuality. So
Yes. So much so he'll happily take a dick in his mouth and his perfect straight.
it's just a fantasy with you, and it's never going to happen, Doctor. You're just going to have to, find
Your
someone
mouth
else.
wouldn't
Sorry,
be wide enough.
I'm going to have to let you down. You're just going to have to
Aw.
find someone else who's willing and able and will take the money.
He claims that, but he thinks about it every day.
The only thing I think about every day is, oh, fucking hell, it doesn't work over yet.
Oh, you poor thing working for the council.
10-hour shifts at the moment.
Spending my tax.
Not your money, because you're not a resident. You don't pay council tax for this area. So piss off. If I see you there, I'll kick you out.
Yes, 10-hour shifts and about 8.5 are, actual thinking about what to do. Half an hour is actually doing something, and then the rest is lunch.
How dare you describe the council worker accurately, voice?
We have got to have our allotted time for toilet breaks and refreshments and safe systems of work where you have to make sure that you can actually do it safely. Can I pick up that brush without getting a splinter? I don't know.
a splinter.
A splinter. Yeah.
Don't forget about your tractor.
Oh, we're going down that lane, are we?
Okay.
My West Country accent. Proper job.
Have we got an Australian taking the piss out of British regional dialects?
Well, he's
a dang a fucking dong ding all about enough of this fucking Australian taking the piss.
He's a bit of a drunk.
A fucking dong ding at a fucking dong.
Yeah. I've heard he drinks Foster's.
No, he doesn't drink piss.
Well, you heard wrong.
I would
insult an Australian. You drink Foster's, mate. Man up. That'll go.
Australia.
The funny thing is, Australians drinking Foster's was a British idea given to a publisher. So that's why they come up with it. But yeah, no, Australians don't drink Foster's.
No, you export the shit to our supermarkets, you bastards.
Yes, because you're fucking idiots.
Just because we all sent you there for a nice long holiday, and it turned out to be quite an okay place,
So
Australia is beautiful. It's one of the most luxurious open prisons you'll ever see.
Lovely.
I would attempt an Australian accent, but I don't speak retard.
Well, this is getting very personal now.
I can see some people dropping out in a minute.
Or
No. It's all fine because the fact is we all have the same sense of humor, so I don't care. But
are you sure now?
I'm positive. It's like
is that a tear? I see.
If Ian bang the keyboard, then you know he's not liking it.
This is nowhere near the keyboard. But if you think that's banging the keyboard, there's something really wrong with you. My keyboard is actually over there.
Yeah, look at that.
That sounds so Australian. My keyboard is 6 feet away. If I want to write on my keyboard, I will travel 6 feet.
Well, my keyboard is basically 3 foot away from me. So.
Pandemic, structure shit away.
So basically, if you want me to get in my keyboard, I'll need a bag of water, and I'll probably need a couple of fucking cans of shit to travel all the way to my keyboard to type anything.
Yeah, he'll only have 2 words on it. It'll be Drongo and Foster's. So it doesn't have QWERTY.
No, Drongo is definitely on there, but Foster's is not. It's been deleted.
His keyboard is 3 feet away. Don't ask him where the mouse is.
In his ATAT earlier.
Yeah.
Probably on the fucking barbecue. Oh, bless him.
No, well, if you were to listen to me earlier, I said I admire accents. So if I'm trying to copy your accent, I'm basically saying I like your accent. So go fuck yourself and jam your thumbs up your ass and then spread them.
You need more R's if you're going to do a Western accent.
I thought for a minute I wouldn't like Mr. Peabody, but after that speech, he's so sweet.
So far, we've had cooking advice and some sexual advice.
but I love hearing from people around the world. I really do. So it's like, yeah. So if I try badly to try and copy your accent, it's because I admire your accent. I like it. So yeah, that's where I'm
I
coming
got a
from.
great idea. He loves everybody from around the world. Let's get a German in here and see how long that lasts.
Like 15 seconds.
I don't mind. I don't mind a German as long as it's not cub.
Oh, I'll give you 5 minutes for this one. You want to fucking kill yourself.
Not even 5 minutes.
Well, I'm sorry, but yeah, if it's a bad one,
Actually, it's very, very easy. Do it under 60 seconds. Just say, I love the Jews.
I'll have to pull out a paintbrush and get him. Yeah.
Brent, do you guys have 2 cans of Foster's? Because it blew my fucking mind. We had a blue can and a green can.
I only know the blue ones that I keep on walking past in the supermarkets. I never.
Hang on. The blue can contains lager. The green can contains petrol. You don't want to be drinking it. Yeah, you don't want to be drinking that second one.
I got to put that in my ute. I wonder what it tastes like.
Yeah, the blue cans for drinking, the green cans for Molotov cocktails.
Yeah, and a very sore bell for several weeks.
Jez is waiting. Little pig, let me in.
Oh,
Come
sorry. Thank you. Jez.
Hello, chaps.
Hello.
Jez.
I just thought I'd get myself another pint before I settled in.
Hi, you've got about fucking 50 there.
No, it's on. I can't remember if he said.
No,
I think it's. I can't remember if it's 15 or 18.
Jez has vague memories of once upon a time when it was 4.
They're all telling me you had a keg.
Yeah, it's sitting nicely in the fridge.
Wait a minute. That's not what we meant. We meant he was just a lucky boy.
But that's what you said. So I'm just relaying what you said.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's rather nice. It is too.
I'm sure it is, you lucky bugger.
Aye, Brent gave it his seal of approval when they met.
Well, as you know,
Jesus
Adam,
Christ on a bike. There's
As
no
you
way
know,
I'm eating
Adam-
that in one sitting.
Oh, hello, Brent.
Hello.
Enjoy a little chaos. We all do.
Straight on the pudding.
My Furtling, because he loves stuff up his. Well, I'm not even going to finish that sentence. I just stopped myself there.
You did. That bit's been clipped.
Yeah, I didn't say Furtling though. Dope.
I'm still impressed. My internet's held up.
Yep.
It's not broken.
No broken. Yet.
No. Yet.
Yeah, how was your 56k speed over in Australia?
But yeah, well, that I'm just getting to that because I have to wind it up again.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
good,
download any books while you're doing this, otherwise.
Well, considering you've only had electric for about 2 weeks, and I believe they're sending some carpet over as well.
Wait,
Could have been spare carpet on it.
you think this light's electric? I had to capture 1,500 fireflies to get this light on working. 1,500. Do you know how long that took? A long time. And I had to count each one as I put them in.
Well, you
One,
don't want to be too bright, do you?
2, 3, 400.
Was it put on by those Asians that you were talking about earlier? You had about 15 of them standing shoulder to shoulder.
1,112.
And then they just reached the socket.
1,113.
Yeah, it was at least 4 foot off the ground as well.
No, you've got to do everything upside down in Australia. You understand that?
Really?
Everything's upside down.
How do you swim in Australia then? Fucking hell, I nearly
The wrong
insulted
way.
you then. Yeah.
We start at the bottom and then we go to the top.
So you learn to swim in the deep end, do you?
Well,
And then you progress to the shallow end when you're advanced.
what shallow end?
Can somebody explain English to this Australian? He's obviously
Well, just say it's the
It's
beach.
clearly not his first
the shallow
language.
end is the beach, where all the babes are.
Yeah.
And your umbrellas and cans of Fosters.
That's
the shallow end.
That's the shallow end.
Yeah.
Oh.
In the rest of the world, you walk into the water from the beach. But you guys start from the bottom.
We fuck me, I'm glad I'm fucking joined this informational program at the very right moment.
Well, this is an Australian PSA. Things not to do in Australia. Don't drink the green cans because it's fuel.
Yeah.
They don't have carpet. If you want a light bulb, you're going to have to catch a lot of fireflies.
Yeah.
And if you go swimming, you start underwater.
Well,
and if you actually
at least the musical taste is still in the 70s. So
well, you don't.
And if you actually want a job, go to New Zealand.
Well, okay. Let me correct a few things. For starters, all of you fucking babies started in water. All right. So go fuck yourself. If you want a job, go to New Zealand because why? Because all the fucking New Zealanders come to Australia. So yeah, there's a vacancy in New Zealand. So go for it.
Why? Because they come to sign
on.
on.
Was too easy.
Yeah, all the New Zealanders come to Australia. So if you want a job, I'm sure there's plenty of vacancies in New Zealand. Because I know that when I went to New Zealand, I walked in off the street and got a job, boom, like that, and I was working. And then the girl that hooked me up she didn't like the idea of me having a job, and it went to shit.
Yeah, it's terrible when prostitutes refuse you, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking along the lines of crossing guard and school children, but
you knew a woman and she didn't like you having a job. Since fucking when?
Hang on. I think I figured this out. What it was, he was 13. He went to the newsagents and he said, "You take these little papery things and you push them through the envelope boxes of individual houses." And he went home and told his mother, he went, "Nah, why? Dad has 40 complicated. You go back home to ding-a-dong-dong land."
Magic. They cannot read over there. They don't have newspapers. That's called toilet paper. Come on.
I have to give him extra points for the ding-a-dong-dong.
They don't even have instructions on their model kits. They can't read them. They don't need them. They do everything natural.
What, you mean like these instructions?
Yeah.
Well, they just grab a Korean from next door or a Chinaman and just go, "Oh, mate, read it."
How do I put this together? Follow the instructions.
And all you do is show them the Budweiser and they'll do it. They'll be like, Peabody, allow my share.
Oh, that one?
There you go. There's the green can.
Let's have a look.
Oh, that's
Never
misselling. It
seen
says
it.
premium on there.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
I'll be right back.
I've never seen that. Yeah, premium. Somehow Foster's and premium don't go together in the same fucking sentence.
Yeah, I can think of something that begins with P and it ain't premium.
Yeah,
And it's a lot shorter. A lot shorter. You can fit it on the can several times.
Well, Mr. Peabody's said it's petroleum, so I've never seen one.
Premium. Get fucked.
Hey, get a free moustache with every can. Yeah,
allegedly.
Beautiful stuff.
Never seen it.
When I took them to the liquor store, they just had the blue can, and then one day I walk in and there's a green can. I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" So I asked him, "Have you ever seen it?" I asked you guys. Nobody else had seen it. Well, now you have. I'm still not drinking it.
Is it stronger than the usual blue can piss then?
Probably. I don't know. I don't plan on drinking it. I had a Foster.
Oh, you've got to. You buy that and you stream it so we can all laugh at you.
Foster's is just like fizz. Just ugh.
Well, the only way
fucking lager in general, fucking fizzy, fucking Euro piss.
Yeah,
the only way I will buy it and drink it is when I can ship a can to each one of you motherfuckers and we drink it together.
No.
I don't drink.
No.
I'm already having enough trouble trying to get zombie dust.
I want zombie dust. Yeah, that's what I want to try first. None of this fucking green Foster
What
shit.
the fuck is zombie dust?
It's real ale.
You need to drink.
Do you say it's is it Idaho or Tennessee? I can't remember where you said it was from now.
It's a local beer here that they make once or twice a year. Yeah. But the issue is it's only in bottles. and apparently they don't want me to ship bottles.
Even though they ship wines all across the fucking world all the time.
Is that those bottles that's made out of the re-entry stuff they put on NASA shuttles? This is the only stuff that can contain it without melting.
Well, no, unless they're making bottles out of foam. Yeah.
Sounds interesting. I think Adman will get some and then try and get it shipped over here without getting the
It'll cost
fucking
a
FBI on him.
fortune. Absolute fortune to get that shipped over.
Yeah, but we're not paying for it, so shut up.
I'm trying.
We will be, so fuck you. It's a gift. You don't say, "Oh, you can take the fucking shipping bill as well, mate."
Yes.
Say, "I would like."
Well,
to
in
help
paying the
you out."
taxes as well.
Yeah, don't remember. Oh, they've started taxing. I had delivery the other day. I had to pay fucking import on it. Bastards.
Did you?
Aw.
That didn't last long. During COVID-19, anything I ordered online, no, we're not working. You can have it for free.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, the government want a lot of tax now for some reason.
Yeah, I
Mm.
had
What?
noticed.
What to pay for all the shit that happened?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's this new rule about deporting Australians.
Oh, Craig's here. Oiler Craig.
OG.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's in the
is he
chat.
coming in as well then? Since everybody who joins automatically comes in
I
the
don't-
chat as well.
I don't think you can have more than 6, can you, on StreamYard?
I think it's-
That's
The time.
that's all right because I just blitzed some of you.
Who's been the most abrasive? Oh, Brent's fucked.
Hey, I'm glad Bullocks decided to join though, because most of the time he can't come play with us. So
No, it is nice to have bollocks here.
No,
Indeed.
it's like-
It's the only reason I come on the show.
Well,
that was me
I-
thinking you only joined in because your open cub was going to jump in any minute.
but no, but
When Cub
Yeah.
turns out, there'll be a lot of spaces available.
But
Trust
the
me.
way, the way I see it, like the fact is, like I can blitz you guys, but the fact is, I see first come, first served. You guys are staying.
All right, then how about a bit of blitz bingo then?
Glad I've got a fucking bag of beer.
Okay, blitz bingo. Okay, who wants me to get blitzed?
That would be problematic, to say the least.
Well, you've got one vote already. Bye-bye. I'd say you were a wonderful host, but fuck off.
I'm a shocking host. It's all right.
You are the weakest link. Fuck off.
Yeah. Well, you are a bit
Excuse-
new to this, so aren't you?
Excuse me, but you didn't actually ask a question. If you ask a question and I am the weakest link, I will fuck off. But you didn't ask a question, so if
Oh,
you don't
okay,
ask a
I'll ask
question,
you a question then.
Go
Name
for
the
it.
atomic weight of plutonium.
12.
Sorry, you lose.
Mm.
How do you know?
Because it's actually 6.
No, it's not. It's 12.
It's not. It's 6.
Oh my god, do I have to fucking Google it?
Right,
Hold on.
that's it.
I'll be
What's the
back.
SB velocity of an unladen swallow?
What? European, not African.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you failed.
oh,
Bingo! Oh, you bastard. I like it.
Hey, that blitz thing really does work.
Did you say atomic weight of cobalt? I can't remember what it was now.
No.
Plutonium.
I said
Oh,
12.
plutonium.
He said-
Sorry. Yes, plutonium.
You're about to get spammed to fuck now by Voice sending you all his gay porn.
Oh, that's all right. That's fine.
The atomic
That's
weight
fine, he's
of
probably
okay.
got him anyway.
used.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
Got it, need it, got it, need it, got it, need it.
Do you want to try another question?
correct answer.
Oops. I think I've said him.
You upset an Irishman, thanks a fucking lot. What do I get the feeling 3,000 tons of Semtex is about to go off?
I know, yeah.
Uh,
He's just putting the stamps on the boxes right now.
Getting the keys for the transit, yeah.
Which is
You think
lighter, Semtex or C4? Answers
I'm
on
not
a
going to waste
postcard.
fucking good Samtex on a fucking abo. I'm going to.
All right, TNT then.
No, I'm just going to call up a couple of the fucking, local natives and have them give them a call.
The abos.
What, you really think they're going to be in a state that they can actually get up and answer the phone?
Apparently, they're lying in the road all day. So
Well,
Yeah,
it's like this. If I call 30, at least one will show up. So,
well, like cops in America at the moment.
yeah. Unfortunately, all the Aboriginals
hell.
over there either was go sniffing petrol or run over.
They've axed the TV show Cops after 30 odd years. They've axed it, man, because they think it's too violent.
Oh, for fuck's
Mate.
That's the criminals that are doing it, not the fucking cops.
Hey, good news, though, boys. They're replacing it with another show, Inmates.
Wasn't that
And
prison
can you
cell
remember
blockade?
these guys from Cops season?
Yeah. Here's Jamal getting pummeled up the arse in the fucking cell.
Today's Tuesday, salad tossing day.
Okay, now. What a brilliant idea.
Fucking
Only you
hungry.
would like
I'm going to
that.
get another pint.
Man. Yeah, you haven't got to walk far, have you? So,
No, what we need is the guy that does the commentation for that bunny video to do the commentation for the salad toss.
The salad toss.
It's like, the rabbit's not having it. The rabbit's not having it.
All I can think of, and I know what you mean by salad toss, but all I can think of is Belushi in Animal House. Food fight!
And like, oh,
I don't think it's the same.
that's a lovely throw there. It's way past the boundary. And, it's right in someone's eye. Yeah. But it's like sorry, I've got to keep my voice down because I keep on forgetting it's like 3:45 in the morning.
Yeah, your
And-
neighbours aren't because they're outside with pitchforks right now.
Yes, yeah, probably. And the last thing I want is an angry Santa. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We don't want an angry Santa.
that's the great thing about having no neighbors.
Is that a euphemism for something? Is it?
Because
Is this a man who comes into your bedroom at night with an empty sack?
no. It's like no, because this room is separate from the house. But in the house, I live in the property with 3 guys. Sorry, no, 2 other guys. Sorry.
What?
And one of the guys actually does play Santa at Christmas, and when he gets angry, it's really bad.
Well, he's got 6 months before Christmas, so he can get his kip in before then, can't he?
Yeah, well, he can, but the last thing I want is an angry Santa banging on the door because he gets really fucking
Because you
angry.
won't get your presents.
What he means is he's done his 6 months. He's now out. Very angry. Getting ready for the next, next Christmas to make a bit of money.
What it means is I asked him to flush the toilet and he went ballistic. So,
Yeah.
Because that's a really unreasonable request. You just dropped a Richard the Turd down there. It stinks. Flush it, man, and clean it after yourself. Because that's so
Yeah.
unreasonable to ask.
No, but
I
yeah,
fucking hate
but-
people who don't flush the toilet. It's one of my pet peeves.
All right.
But the fact is he was doing it again and again and again. So I left a note on the toilet, please flush the toilet, and he went ballistic. Yeah.
Well, he went nuts yesterday over the fence. The gate.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Well, then you just go to say, Mungo, flush toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Kindly
Time
stop
to
shitting on the. Yeah, stop
bring out
shitting
the
on the fence
flashlight.
as well.
Well, I
But,
suppose it's quite good that he can actually get it in the toilet because you'd half expect
Well,
to put it on the
Yeah.
pavement or something.
Well, it shows some training.
Prison does teach you certain things. There you go, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Can you not just leave one of those nice friendly spiders over there in his bed?
They're under the toilet, aren't they?
Just release a magpie in his
No,
room.
well, if you're talking about leaving a spider in his bed, I mean, I consider that cruelty to animals. It's cruelty to the spider. Yeah.
Midnight snack. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
And what ethnicity is your housemate? Is he
What?
native Australian?
No, he's white. Yeah.
No, he's white.
Is he native? No, he's white.
The one and only answer.
He's privileged. He's white.
Well,
He doesn't flush the
no.
toilet.
No, it's like when you say native Australia, it's like you
Abo.
know, people
No,
obviously think you're Abo or Torres Strait Islander. You know, even though I'm a fourth. Sorry, no, I'm a third generation Australian. So my generations have been around for 3 generations, but I'm still not considered a native.
Well, I think that native Australian is Paul Hogan. So
Hang on. I just want to ask him one question. So, what did your great grandfather do then?
Convict.
No. Was he working over there?
Alive, I think.
No. You're asking for great grandfather.
Oh, that bastard.
How,
Yeah.
how the
I'm
fuck should
just-
how the fuck should I know?
Well, I suppose
but
you are
it's-
native Aussie. You
well,
don't know very much anyway. But
No. Well, let me turn it around on you. What did yours do?
what did
He was
mine
a
do?
prison guard in Australia.
He built the
What-
pyramids.
What? No, I'll throw it. Answer correctly, or you get removed.
Well, I think we can all agree that our great grandfathers died at some point. So
They lived. They died.
Okay,
They
I
had a
will
family.
accept. I will accept that.
Oh,
that's
it's only because you
that's-
kicked him twice.
No, he's correct because the fact is that it's correct. They did actually die. So I asked, the question that I asked, what did your great grandfather do? He did die. He's correct.
I know what
everybody-
bollocks.
Well,
is.
actually, as well,
So
No,
I
know
can
what
say
bollocks
with
is.
some
No.
certainty that his great grandfather probably fucked his great grandmother.
Well, actually, no. Bollocks is no.
Great.
Well,
No, bollocks
well,
is
that-
great grandfather.
no.
Did do one thing. He fucked the gardener.
That can't be proved. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to beat you all because he got the correct answer.
Have a nice time with Nerd then.
Oh, look. Oh, I didn't actually realize I can actually play with your microphones as well.
You can play with the microphones.
Yeah, he can mute you and unmute you. He's
I can mute myself.
yeah.
That's all right. You can do that. It's like fine, go for it. But it's like no. I'm sorry, guys. This is new to me, and I'm having a ball of a time, and I'm laughing my guts up. So much so that my guts are hard and they hurt. They hurt.
Yes, that's a typical Australian diet.
No,
Hey, look, what
I do my best not to eat Australians. Yeah.
what Peabody eats, a fucking starving Ethiopian would still fucking die from. Because this fucker does not eat. So yeah, they'd be like, "Oh, a cracker, thank you. Can I have another?"
That was
Hang on,
authentic.
I'm
That
very
was
sorry.
the
There-
worst
no,
Ethiopian
hang on, guys.
accent I've
Adam,
ever heard.
I'm sort of confused. What accent was that?
It sounded like 18th century Prussian.
He ought to be careful. He's going to have Bob Geldof after him with that authentic Ethiopian voice, isn't he?
Here, Adam, have some money. You obviously need some food. I can't do Irish. Sorry, I can't do. I hear you're racist now, father. That's about all I can do.
Oh shit!
So, Mr. Peabody does not eat at all.
Well, pretty much not.
I do eat, but very little. Yeah.
Does that mean then your flatmate can never complain to you about doing a Richard III? You're like, nothing comes out. You just like dog's eggs instead, do you?
Oh no, I have to tell you about this
You
happened
don't have to tell us.
He's going to tell us about his shit. Wonderful.
Yeah, you don't have
No,
to tell
Strap
us.
in, lads. This is going to be a good one.
no. Well, shut the fuck up, and I'll tell you. No, I think was it because I told Adam about it, but it was about a month ago. and there was 2 fucking huge fucking logs left in the bottom of the toilet. And I was looking at them thinking, Jesus Christ, how could they come out of one person? And I tried flushing the toilet, and they just sat there and went, nah, I'm not going anywhere.
Not happening.
Yeah, floaters. Nothing worse than fucking floaters.
No, they weren't floaters. They were slimy sinkers, man.
Yeah.
They were on the bottom. They were like
limpet mines. That's what we're talking about. Limpet mines.
no, not limpet lines. They're like German submarines just sitting on the bottom, waiting.
Das Poop, not Das Poop.
But they were fucking massive. It's like, and
did you take a picture?
Would you want to see it? Really?
Not particularly. No, you're very descriptive. So
yeah, what you should have done was cut it in half and count the rings. See how old it was.
Yeah. Well, the reason I didn't do that is because I didn't want to get the chainsaw wet.
It's hard to get a blowtorch to work underwater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like the plasma cutter. It doesn't like it. Yeah.
Do you know what? I hope this video, when it's done, you get the YouTube recommendation. Did you enjoy this video? Because I'm going to click on the inspirational tab.
It's educational and inspirational.
It is. You know, I can feel fulfilled for my day now, knowing that somewhere out there in the land of Oz, there was 2 steaming fucking floaters clogging up somebody's U-bend. You know, but honestly, I feel enriched as a human being.
Well, I think the problem's going to be with the actual title of what I've called it. It's like
Coon means cheese.
In Australia, coon means cheese, and I think a lot of people might actually take offence at just that. But the fact is, in Australia, coon means cheese.
We know, but yes, you might need to change the title.
If I wanted to refer to an Aboriginal, I would use a different terminology. Coon is a brand of cheese, but if they want to take that, because I think they've taken that from the Americans, because in America, coon means something different, and so I think the Aboriginals have adopted that term and brought it back to Australia. But in Australia, coon means basically cheese. But there are terminologies I can use to describe an Aboriginal, but I can't even say Aboriginal. And
we just did.
I just did. But I'll give you an example. If an Indigenous person commits a crime, right, and an Australian, they look at people and they can tell, okay, that's an Indigenous person. If an Indigenous person commits a crime and it gets reported on the news says slightly darker coloured skin. They can't say Aboriginal. They can't say anything like that. They have to describe the person as whatever. Slightly darker coloured skin could be someone with a really bad tan. So,
but why can't you call people what they are?
You can't.
That's ridiculous. We're looking for a thief. We can't tell you who it is because we might offend him.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, exactly. But you can't say black. You can't say Aboriginal.
Well, the world's gone bloody mad, and I thought I was the only one.
Nope, it's everywhere.
Come on, man! It's been happening in your country as well. So they start restricting how you can describe people, and this has been happening. It hasn't been just happening this year. I'm talking for the last 15 years.
Yeah, I think I know. You notice, or like in the early 2000s, things were going a little bit. What's going on here? But the word Aboriginal was removed from any description. Yeah. Well, that's just bloody mad.
Well, like here, then all of a sudden it was, are you Latino? The questions on the forums for your job, for your schooling, for this. Oh, do you have Latino in you?
Well, I listened to Gloria Estefan. Does that count?
There you go.
Well, you're definitely Latino.
Yay!
You definitely have some chica in you.
Oh yeah.
See, senor.
Yeah, you're captured by the people traffickers, and you'll definitely have a lot of Latino in you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just the world is
Oh,
fucking
fuck
mad.
me, that was-
stupidity.
That was a fucking chore. Jesus.
What did you have to put a straw in the box?
No, he's been trying to flush. He's been trying to flush a fucking turd round his U-bend.
Oh,
no,
right.
I ran out of fucking fag papers, and for somebody like me, that's a fucking.
That is. I'm surprised you don't have a sweat on.
So
And-
you know,
And
so
I
you know
didn't
what
have fucking chance to run up the shop because I think they fucking shut by the
No,
supermarkets.
see-
So I had to go knock on the fucking neighbour's door, and he's fucking schizophrenic. So it
Yeah.
took a fucking while, like, get the register. Paul, give me some Rizzlers.
So
give me some
basically, he
Rizzlers.
said, "Am I in your house or you in mine? Who am I? Who are you?"
No, he just keeps you talking for ages. Oh, he's so fucking on. It's like, Paul, just
That's
give
great.
me some Rizzlers.
you know what happens when you run out of papers? You start ripping up the fucking Bible.
I haven't got one of them either.
He's already done it.
The Bible's completely clean. It's like
Do you know what, Jezza? I'm surprised at you. I thought you'd have an emergency pipe just in case.
Well, I have.
have you-
I've even got a fucking expensive fucking, what do they call them?
Jez would be like
Them
people-
fucking
people-
things everybody smokes with fucking
Vapes.
clouds of smoke. Yeah, I've even got a special vape.
Mm.
No,
A
pe-
special
people,
vape.
pe-
Isn't that a
A
boss?
special vape.
People
No, it's an
can't-
actual vape thing.
people come up to Jez and say, "Have you read the Bible?" No, but I smoked it.
It's a very satisfying burn.
Yeah,
Mm.
well, I'm still bringing the Bible into myself. Yeah.
With every deep breath.
Every deep breath.
Tastes like religion.
Well, yeah, you have the blood of Christ and the body of Christ, and this is the fucking
Now you've had the
smoke of
fag of
Christ.
Christ.
Yeah.
You know, it's just taking the German version of burning books to a whole new level.
Oh, allegedly.
So, we know history. Fuck off.
Oh, they're going to change history before long. The Germans were the good guys, and all this white, privileged American English, every other nation, they were the bad guys.
Well, the Germans weren't the good guys, but they were fucking brilliant in the machines that they built.
Because
yeah.
they were getting
I
ready to
think
go
all-
to war, yeah.
Half
So,
of them ended up working for fucking NASA after the war. Yeah.
yeah.
So, but they built brilliant shit, but the ideology, sort of didn't mix with everybody else, and then they wondered why. but no, the stuff that they made was incredible, and it stays solid today.
Well, I've said
Uh,
that medicine and things like that always advance far further when there's a war on. So,
Oh, of course, because it has to go faster. Yeah.
Oh, so the only way we're going to get over Corona is when we start invading France.
again, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that won't take very long.
I was
we
going to say what we're going to do for the rest of the day.
Yeah, can't we go somewhere?
Yeah,
Can't we
we
go somewhere nice?
We'll just
for-
fly over and drop some fucking cans of shore on them. They'll surrender in seconds.
No. All you have to do is drop some cans of Rexona on them.
Bars of soap. Mon Dieu! This is genocide!
I cannot take this smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people load their weapons up with ammunition. We load it up with imperial leather.
Oh, Imperial leather, yeah.
Yep.
Where should we go today, James? Tahiti. Remember the old ads with Imperial leather? It's like they had
Oh,
No, I'm not for you. Oh, no. Can't
for a
remember.
while.
well,
No,
Brenty is
no,
getting on a bit now.
No,
He's
you
in his
remember
early
that
60s.
they had that? No, they had the whole family. The whole family was in a bathtub on a private jet.
Whoa, wait a minute. You sure this is an imperial leather advert?
I'm
Yeah.
telling
It's
you.
the thing that
yes.
was on the dark web, wasn't it?
It's a white
No.
privilege advert.
You know this advert. You know the advert, and this is why you're trying to deflect from it. And yeah, it's Imperial leather. It's like James Tahiti, and so the plane changes course, but the bathwater stays flat.
Of course it does. Come on, man. It's the real world.
Yeah, hyper realism.
Yeah.
I'm actually in the plane right now.
I'm sure you are.
Yeah.
I identify as a plane.
Yeah,
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, Jezza's now a protected identity.
What
He
plane do you
identifies as a
identify as
747.
then?
that's right. He's in a plane in the bath with his imperial leather.
Most people have duckies, but he's got a plane. Oh, well,
Fucking hell, this new version of Cluedo's a bit fucked.
And Adam, imperial leather is a brand of soap.
I kind of gathered.
I don't know if I didn't know if you had.
I think the
there.
bath bit gave it away.
Yeah, the bath kind of gave it away. No, I'm just expecting, a leather whip, and he's just going to whip their asses in the tub.
It's imperial leather as a toaster, and you use it in the bath.
That's the imperial leather they use in the Houses of Commons.
Yeah.
With their gimp suits on. Oh, did I say shoot?
I mean, I figured you'd catch on, but it's like it is like a British Australian thing, imperial leather. Yeah.
Well, no, it was the assumption. Oh well, the retarded Yank's not going to get it. We better give him a slow, gentle introduction to it.
About it, then I have to over-explain. Yeah.
Send him an email and a few pictures. He'll get it. It's called
He
soap.
wasn't meaning to be offensive. It just came out that way, wasn't
It
it?
just worked that way.
Right. It's actually do you know what soap is? Are you aware of this product that we sometimes use over here?
It's called bathing. Look it up in the dictionary.
Never heard of soap. Is that like body wash?
No, it's not like mud.
Oh dear.
When you roll in the mud.
Adman's
No,
got
not
some
really.
European in there, hasn't he?
Okay, fair enough. I do over-explain. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's okay. It's just that's the best part, though. I'm just dying because I'm like, that's a normal.
I think I've figured out now why this housemate of his gets so annoyed, because he probably says, "Look, this is a toilet, okay, and that is water." Okay, and you see that brown thing at the bottom there? That's a turd.
It's not supposed to be in there for long.
Yeah, when you press this thing it's called a handle. If you pull it like that, you see, more water appears, and the turd is supposed to, flow away with
And
the
the
water.
water goes the wrong way.
Wait,
Yeah.
hang on. You've got a handle. We've got a button.
I thought you were
Tell
going
me
to say
about the
bucket.
rabbit
Bucket.
jaw.
Oh, look at that 21st century tech.
Button. You got that from Korea, didn't you?
God, they'll be having a remote for the TV next, wouldn't they?
They'll go, what's a TV?
Yeah.
Oh, the worst part would be because Santa can't understand Peabody. He's like, I only understand half of what you say. And I'm like, now look, even when Peabody's drunk, I can understand him. And trust me, I've heard Jez White Girl Waste, and I can understand him. So trust me. Listen to the Peabody drunk.
White girl wasted.
So Peabody drunk is not hard to understand, but he'll talk to me and tell me exactly what he told Dan. I'm like, what part of it doesn't he understand? And say, or with Santa rather. Now the other roommate, oh good Lord, yeah, that is the one that we think is leaving bricks in the toilet.
Well, you'll have to get him on one night, and we can have a live demonstration then, can't we?
Show him like a PSA on how to flush the toilet.
Yeah. Since you can't do Aborigines anymore, because that's obviously racist, we'll just go to, the white Australians, the non-Indigenous.
Yeah, the privileged ones, the ones who don't have to flush.
How about a white privilege giving birth to what's called brown privilege?
Bless you, bless you,
Oh dear.
bless you. He'll be going
It's
for a
something in
while.
that,
He will be
something in
going
that
for a while.
schizophrenic fag paper, I think.
Well, it's just every time he rolls.
Yeah, he's
Need to adjust that carburetor because you're backfiring.
Smokes it, you must be fucking allergic to it every time you drive the barrel.
Yep. Poor bastard.
It's broken. It's broken.
bless him. He's better now. He's
Well,
had some.
I didn't boot anyone. So if they're out on their own.
No,
A nerd left.
He said he had to go eat.
Yeah, he didn't say what he was going to eat. Poor bugger, whoever it's going to be. But
Yeah.
I'll have something at some point today.
oh
I'm
god,
guessing
well,
it's probably the cowie, turned into Swiss steak,
yeah, his neighbors are cows and sheep, so he's never hungry.
Yeah. He's never not horny either.
Well, Irish.
Dog comes along. Woo! Your neighbor. Oh,
Yeah. That's just a rumor, by the way, voice, in case you're watching.
He might be. He'll say something in Discord now, like,
Like I said, it's only a rumor. You know, you're well within your right to deny it.
He's gone. He's gone to get some food. Yeah. He's
Oh,
had
fair enough.
electric to get the fucking draw going. Oh dear. So,
Yeah. How else can we destroy this channel?
we've already,
I think we've done pretty good so far.
we've already
Hmm.
proven to people
Well-
that we're not white and privileged.
You see,
Well,
I haven't got
panel.
I haven't got XSplit installed yet since I put Windows 10 on this bloody computer, so I can't bring up what I used to do when we're on Google Hangouts, where you could have, instead of a camera, like a GIF. Got lots of porn
Yeah.
ones I could have put on here
Oh, yeah.
instead.
Oh,
Like my
good old days.
infamous one of the girl getting the golf
No,
ball.
not the golf
put into
ball.
her
Not
ass.
the golf. No, we
That
don't.
was
Yeah.
always a classic, yeah.
Yeah, but the thing was, though, Brent, you didn't see it when it suddenly appeared on one of Dodgy's streams. You know what I mean?
no,
Very
And
useful.
it's his fucking avatar.
no, guys, if you've got a funny video you want to put up, go for it.
Don't challenge him.
No,
'cause you'll be here all
no,
night.
no.
I'll be back in a minute. I need another drink.
Like I said, I haven't got it installed yet, and I can't be bothered at the moment. So it'll have to happen on
You
another
haven't
stream.
got it installed? What the fuck is that? I said if you got a funny video, put it up. What the fuck is installing got to do with it?
No, it's a GIF he used to use for his thumbnail.
Oh, okay, well, fuck off with the gifs.
And he's trying to now he's getting involved a bit here.
Fucking that one when you copied Dodgy and put the fucking nappy thing. That was fucking hilarious.
Oh, you mean when he had the old rotating swastika on his head?
That was
Yeah.
fucking funny. That was. Still gives me
Yeah, but I-
thinking about it.
Well, to be fair, I've always suspected he might be.
Hey, Adam, have these guys seen the Wrangler ad?
I don't think so. I've got the bunny one queued up because I don't think.
No. Cue up the Wrangler. Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Oh, of course,
Because-
you can screen share with this thing. That's fatal, isn't it? Just
Yeah.
letting panelists share whatever they want.
Oh dear.
No. But the fact is, like, the bunny one we did because I mean I was live before and we already did the bunny one, but the Wrangler one you've got to see the Wrangler one. Yeah.
All right, let's see. There we
Wrangler
go.
car or Wrangler jeans?
Oh well, you'll see. Hold on. We inquiring minds want to know. It's like 3 seconds long, so it's pretty funny.
Why do I know there's an American car called a Wrangler? Must have seen
Yeah.
it in the movie.
All right. Okay, good. You got me. All right, and we will go. Boom.
The all new.
I missed that. What the fuck?
I love
Oh,
that. Show it again.
Come on, you
The
can-
all new Wrangler. The all-new Wrangler.
You know what? I think they're slightly misselling that.
Come on, that's brilliant. That should be the advert.
The follow-up advert should be whatever he flipped a Toyota or something. Wrangler, way better than a Toyota.
Yeah. What they ought to do is have that, but land it on somebody's neck and saying, "What's go perfect for Minnesota cops?"
Mhm.
Yeah.
How's that shit in Seattle going? Have they fucking nuked these fucking arseholes yet?
No.
Send in the Marines, boys.
No. No. And they won't.
Fuck that. Send in the Marines. Just fucking kill them all. Just fucking shoot them. Fucking bunch of pricks.
Nah, we don't got to send in the Marines. We just got to send in this lady right here. Hold on. Come on, you fucker. There we go. All right. So all we need is this lady to go in there. She would take care of the Chaz Army or whatever the fuck these nitwits are calling themselves these days. I just call them fucktards. I think it's safe to say.
Like we were saying the other day, when the list of demands was soya lattes and all this. Back in the day, it used to be a fucking car to the airport. You know what I mean? And $1 million in cash. Now it's a soya latte and a fucking veggie burger.
So here's what we're gonna send.
No imagination.
Oh no.
here it appears we have a sausage fest party going on. These guys trying to act with their gun, which is cool, but man, they got their shirts off, so it looks kind of weird. Now we have a flying chocolate thanks to Mom, who just walked in the door, and these guys are freaking out because Mom has got the power of the chocolate, which is more powerful than
chocolate.
My God, this is going crazy at this point. Oh, looks like we have a victory via TKO from the chocolate. Let's take a quick look at the replay. You can see these guys are trying to act hardcore. They're having a slumber party, taking their shirts off, trying to show their tattoos that they put on because they bought some cereal that had tattoos that were for free in them. And now it gets that chocolate thrown at them, and you just see the fear of God in their eyes. They just want this over with. And Mom is just not giving up. She says,
Yeah, man. Send in that bitch.
No stovetop stuffing for anybody tonight.
No stovetop stuffing for anyone tonight.
Adolf, my lad, what have I told you? Get here.
And she wonders why her son ended up paying for it later on in life. Oh, dear. There's something not quite right about that, but at the same time, fascinating to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dear, oh dear.
Well, you know, if a bunny rabbit video can get you taken down, I don't know. Fuck YouTube.
Let's push the limits. But I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna check out. It's really fucking late. I'm really tired.
It's only 4 a.m. You've only been up and chatting with me since I don't know what 10 p.m. your time.
Oh no, I was quite surprised you made it this long. We were expecting you just to conk out at any minute.
Well, I could keep on going, but it's like I'm just running out.
Actually, I'm gonna see if I can screen share this with you lot and see how the fuck do you do this.
You just yeah.
There we go. Because since you were talking about fucking logs, I've had this for ages and I've been meaning to show everybody. Hang on.
Talking about logs.
Yeah.
No volume?
That's not me if you think that's me.
What's this?
University of Bath as well.
Yeah,
Brendan.
but it's not me. I don't work in the university.
Oh, God, no. Fuck off.
What is it?
What do you mean, what is it?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, I can't.
That is a fine specimen.
Fuck that
You
off. The
really
screen.
put out one gun.
What do you mean? What is it?
Ridley Scott Alien 19.
Oh, God.
Hello, my honey. Hello, my
Look at
baby.
it, man.
Hello, my ragtime girl. Look at that. He's going to put it on the barbecue. That is
Lucky that's thanks.
good. Lord, you can't walk after you've done something like that. Good Lord. That deserves a fucking gold medal.
I can't fucking look at it, man. I'll be sick.
You'd have to bury that.
Anyway, good night, everyone. I'm checking it out after that one.
Thank you for having us. It was a lovely time till Doctor turned up, but you know.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you
It's gone.
body.
You know.
It must be all the
I
wheat
know
and
I'm
barley.
having pub experience when we draft pints, but I don't need to go to the toilet in the pub as well. You know what I mean?
I'm never using the toilet in the University of Bath ever. My God.
What do you mean they extract it for you? What gentlemen, eh?
It's okay. Next time we talk, I hope I don't have to wear fucking headphones because these are hurting my ears. Anyway, see you guys.
Well,
And
turn down.
thank you for showing up, and
No
thank you for the conversation. It was fantastic. Yeah.
Well, thanks for having us on.
Yeah.
No problem. It's like thank you for showing up. See you.
Take care, buddy.
Cheers.
Ta-da.
He forgot to end the fucking stream.
Yeah. Yeah, we're telling
Right.
you.
Right, time to put on the porn. Yeah.
Matt,
You'll
let's
get
see
a million
how thanks
subs.
we can get this channel. Hang on, let me just queue up Star Wars. That should get us a few fucking
Oh, yeah.
Harmy. Put Star Wars Harmy on. Come on.
Yeah. Got any really bad copyrighted music as well to start playing? It automatically gets you taken down.
Oh, let's put a bit of Beatles on.
Oh yeah, put the White Album on.
I wonder if
Nothing
you turned
says
his computer
copyright
off.
like anything off EMI Records.
We can beat you, Cub. So much for Sony. Fucking have some.
It is, yeah.
Oh dear.
I think Sony own EMI. I think probably.
I have no idea. Everyone owns everyone nowadays. I think even I got a fucking label stitched on the back of my neck. Don't know who I belong to. Some
Your
retard.
pimp.
Well, it sure is fucking George Lucas anymore.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Right.
guess what I just found when I was
Go
looking
on,
through
show
my
it, because
memes.
at some point he's going to turn his computer off. So,
Right,
everybody get
so on 3, everybody's saying nay.
the sheriff isn't near.
Yeah.
No, God damn it, the sheriff isn't. Ding.
Yep.
Well, you know what I mean. I think Hitler had a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bayonet.
Yeah. Hitler was a good boy. He didn't do nothing.
You didn't do nothing wrong.
True history with Dr. Bollocks.
Yes. Good evening,
will have
ladies
to
and
be
gentlemen. The wrong side won the Second World War.
If he ever watches this, he'll be like, I'm never having those fuckers on again.
Now he's gonna laugh because I told him, don't forget to end the stream, and then he's like,